Sojourn with the Lord.
Luke 18:41 to 42. What do you want me to do for you? He said, Lord, let me see again. Jesus said to him, receive your sight. Your faith has saved you. In the gospel today, we come across a man who receives from the Lord what he wanted to the most because of his unceasing desire and effort. The gospel account of the blind beggar in Jericho is very brief, but there is a very strong image of him that is left behind in our hearts. There are a few things very peculiar about this man and his healing. First of all, he was very much aware of his deficiency. He knew the value of sight, and he knew that is worth giving any cost. Secondly, he had an intense desire to get his sight back. When the crowd sternly ordered him to be quiet, he continued to raise his voice. There was no power in the world that could pull him back from his unfailing determination. Thirdly, he had a faith that Jesus was powerful enough to cure his blindness. Jesus also certifies his faith by telling, your faith has saved you. And lastly, he made a prayer which was so simple but powerful expression of his unconditional surrender and trust. And the prayer was heard. The greatest weakness in his life was transformed into his greatest strength. The blind beggar of Jericho has got so much to teach each one of us. Each one of us would have something in our life as a weakness. It could be something related to our health, some problems in our personal relations, difficulties in the learning difficult concepts, or speaking confidently in front of the public, and so on. We may have felt that this would be the greatest obstacle that we would have in our ministries. Whatever be it, the blind man has revealed us the way out of it. Just follow the steps that he went through. First of all, be aware of our weakness. Diagnosing the diseases is always the first step towards its cure. We need to figure out the issue that is impeding us from doing our best. Secondly, we need to have a firm desire to solve the issue as the blind man had. Thirdly, it is unconditional faith and trust in Jesus. The belief that any human weakness could be turned to strength with him. A sincere and simple prayer with this disposition would indeed transform our weakness into our strength. Just as St. Paul says, my grace is sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. So I will boast all more gladly for my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may dwell in me. Something that you have thought as your greatest weakness is going to be your greatest strength tomorrow. With deep desire and faith, let us offer ourselves totally before the Lord and pray, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me.